Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Good morning, you people. Good mornings. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Hope your health and strength is good. What? And to you Steam Deck fans again, what's up with it? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mob, yeah, what's good? Outside, man, let's go. Didn't play with y'all. Steam Deck Squad, what's up with it? Look, alright, we talking about the best SD cards for your Steam Decks. And for the ANEO, and for the 1X, and for the GPD, and for the Logitech. Can't forget those boys, man. They came to play too. Alright, let's do this. We talking SD cards here from SanDisk, Samsung, Lexar. Okay? So, you know with money, right? You got a SAVE first, right? And then SPEND, right? Spin. Alright. Listen to this. Found this nice little article here on PCN Games. It says here, best Steam Deck SD cards in 2022. It says upgrade your Steam Deck handheld gaming PC with the best Steam Deck SD cards, so you don't have to uninstall your favorite games on the new ones. So you don't have to uninstall your favorite games to download new ones. Alright, let's get to this here. Says here, popping the best Steam Deck SD cards into Valve's handheld gaming PC opens up a world of possibilities, regardless of the model you've gone for. After all, even the 512GB version will only just fit Call of Duty Warzone, Red Dead Redemption 2, Assassin's Creed Valhalla before it struggles with storage. That's why Valve did that teardown video to let you know you can go in the back of your Steam Decks and replace the solid state drive. Anyway, it says here, fortunately, it's pretty easy to expand the storage with the best SD cards for Steam Decks from a brand like Samsung, SanDisk, and Lexar. Those of you that don't want to deep dive under the hood to install an NVMe SSD into your Steam Deck can use the micro SD card slot on the bottom of the cramped up 1 terabyte of storage, at least until a 2 terabyte card finally hits the shelves. You might even get away with one you previously used with your smartphones if you don't mind formatting it. But you'll need to make sure it's good read speed and enough storage first. Fast write speed are a bonus. Says here, generally speaking, micro SD cards are a little slower than eMMC storage found in the base Steam Deck, so you'll want to keep all your favorite games on your device itself. That said, micro SD cards let you take more games, movies, TV shows, and software to go. Boy, you Steam Deck fans are spoiled. Look what you get to take with you. Your games, your movies, your TV shows, and your software. Alright. Says here, SanDisk Extreme Micro SD XC. Naturally, the best SD cards for Steam Decks should be as big as possible without sacrificing its read speeds. No disrespect to loading screen tips, but rather be playing the game. The SanDisk Extreme Micro X DXC 1 terabyte model struggles to achieve its claim 160 megabytes per second read speed, but it still performs better than its competition with heights of 100 megabytes per second. This is the sweet spot with Steam Deck's own limitation in mind. Okay. Says here, let's talk about here. Western Digital claimed that the SanDisk Extreme Micro X DXC card is waterproof, shockproof, and even X-ray proof. Yeah, not unless the modders and modding community got something to say about it. But anyway, we don't recommend putting any of those claims to the test, but it also comes with a lifetime warranty. If you do, which is more than most alternative, if a 1 terabyte is a bit too rich for your taste, It comes in 512 gigabyte, 412 gigabyte, 256, 128 gigabyte, 64 gigabytes, and 32 gigabytes flavors. Although you might struggle with any in double digits territory. Okay, here go the price. So you got 3 Steam Deck models, right? The base model is 64 gigs. Starts off at $399, right? Okay, so let's see, a 1 terabyte SanDisk 1 terabyte Extreme Micro X DXC, right? It's $174.99. A SanDisk 512 gigabyte Extreme Micro S DXC is $79.99. A SanDisk 256 gigabyte Extreme Micro S DXC, I keep saying X, $34.99. Says here, SanDisk 128 gigabyte Extreme Micro S DXC, finally got it, $20.40. So and those are the choices. So imagine putting that. You buy the base model Steam Deck and just one of those cards, and then subtract the total of that from, say, like a Aya Neo, a 1X, or a GPD. You still have some money left over. You know, not saying that the Aya Neo comes packing with two 16 gig models and two 32 gig models of RAM. They come packing it. 1X got that 8.4 inch screen. Okay, GPD ain't no joke. Logitech either. They're good. But then the Steam Deck beat everybody on the price. So just saying. Anyway, 512. Okay, this is Samsung now. Samsung Evo Plus or Evo Select. Different names, different colors, but the same specs under the hood. The Samsung Evo Plus and Evo Select are virtually identical. Amazon has exclusive rights to the Select in some countries, but with the same speed classification and warranties, it's worth shopping around for the cheapest one available. Better yet, they're sometimes available in multi-packs. Alright, says here, write speeds are slightly slower than SanDisk alternative, but read speeds contend with the best 100 megabytes per second. This is plenty to run indie games, the Steam Deck without a hitch. Okay, here go the price. Remember the prices of the Steam Decks, right? This is Samsung SD cards we're talking about. It says Samsung EVO Plus 512 gigabyte micro SDXC. Got it right again. It's $79.51, right? Samsung EVO 256 gigabyte micro SDXC, $79.99. That's the 256 gigs, right? Samsung EVO Plus 128 gigabyte micro SDXC is $19.10. Now you take that price and match it with the base model Steam Deck price. Look how, and then match that with the competition, and then you see how much money you're saving. But anyway, all right. Now we're talking about Lexer. Lexer Play. You'll save the most money by dropping to a 512 gigabyte, 256, or even a 128 gigabyte model. But the Lexer Play is often the cheapest. 1 terabyte on the market thanks to sales. It's designed with smartphones and the Nintendo Switch. See, the editor that wrote this article is a Switch fan, I can see. But anyway, in mind, but it's up to the job of running your Steam Deck library without a hitch. We already know the Steam Deck is beating the Switch, but you know, they just got to slide the Switch in there so the Switch can get some spotlight. But anyway, okay, now we're talking about Lexer SD cards. Lexer Play 512 gigabyte micro SDXC is $64.99. That's with the base model Steam Deck running at $399. Now take those totals and subtract it from the competition. But anyway, then it says the Lexer Play 256 micro SDXC. Finally got it right again. That's 256. $29.99. Can't go wrong. All right. Now, The Lexer Play 128 gigabyte micro S DXC, got it right again. $16.99. Now the Lexer Play 1 terabyte micro S, got it wrong. Micro S DXC, $133.99. Yeah, you guys got some deals on these SD cards, man. But anyway, it says SD cards classification. When you look at an SD card, you might see what looks like a bunch of gibberish, much like gaming monitors and their unruly string of letters and numbers. Each of these has a meaning, and the Steam Deck has limitations. For example, the Steam Deck adopt UHS 1-1, which tops out at around 100 megabytes per second read speed and 90 megabytes per second write speed. You'll be able to use the faster UHS-2 standard because it's backwards compatible, but you won't get the higher rate read and write speed since you will need to format the micro SD card to the Steam Deck operating system, which, I mean, it's not worth spending the extra on one brand UHS-2 unless you're plugged into the Linux ecosystem with other devices too. Now, it says here, the higher the V rating, the better. V30, V60, and V90 shows what the minimum sustained write speed is, being 30 megabytes per second, 60 megabytes per second, 90 megabytes per second. Respectively, write speed isn't as important as read speed, given you'll want to download your games in advance, but no one like waiting around. The number that looks like it sits within a circle, it's actually the letter C, is the speed class. Class 10 is the fastest and the default recommendation for HD video recording, but this is less important for the Steam Deck. The A number is the application performance class, and the A2 is naturally better than A1. Both are designed for smartphones operating system like Android, meaning the standard is less relevant to gaming performance of the Steam Deck, but could help when you're hopping from one piece of software to another. And then they got the nerve to slide the Nintendo Switch into the conversation again. Listen to this. Can I use my Nintendo Switch SD cards? The short answer is yes, but you want to swap the SD card between devices on the fly. Nintendo Switch uses micro SD cards that have the same factor. They will fit into the Steam Deck, but you'll need to format it, of course, meaning you can't store both PC games and Switch games at the same time. Well, unless the modders got something to say about it. You know, the modders are very inquisitive. They'll try anything. Trust me. Anyway, it says you will also want to consider the specs of the micro SD card you own, as they might not hit the height that the Steam Deck demands. And that is the end of the article. So, you got some choices between SD cards. Between between SanDisk, Samsung, and Lexer. And the prices come in, and there are different price ranges between the 1 terabyte, 512, 256, so on and so on. And you take that and then you match it with the price of the Steam Deck, and you see what you're getting. And then you can take the price of those SD cards and then match it with the ANEO 1X mini player, GPD, and of course Logitech. You know, so those handhelds, they are packing, but where the Steam Deck got everybody beat is with the price. Okay, so money was meant to be spent. Money was meant to be spent, but guess what? You got to save it first before you spend it. It's not spend it and then you save it. It don't work. Save your money first, then spend it, because SAVE comes before S-P-E-N-D, right? But anyway, you get the point. You gotta save money first, then spend it. Money was meant to be spent. If you got the money for these devices, spend it. Save it first, then spend it. Not spend it, then save it. But anyway, you get the point. Look, and I mean, these handhelds, they all come down to taste, to looks, to touch and feel, which one you feel comfortable with, you know, based on your own individual opinion, not what someone else says, based on your own individual opinion. So that's what it comes down to. And then if you got the money for any one of them, spend it. Save it first, then spend it. Not spend it, then save it. But they're all good. But with these SD cards, you're getting some nice deals, you know. And the article broke down a lot of things, as far as like the formats and the standards when it comes to SD cards. You know, the Steam Deck now, the Steam Deck, you know, Valve came out and warned everybody. We couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. They told you, we're not trying to compete against PC. The Steam Deck is a part of the PC family, right? So it's a PC and handheld in one, and it's portable. And you can take your PC games on anywhere on the go with you. Whether you're traveling overseas, whether you're out on the beach, surfing or whatever you're doing. If you're snowboarding, if you're on a cruise, whatever, you can take your Steam Decks with you. And you got some SD cards to take along with you, so you can bring your TV shows, your movies, your favorite songs, your favorite pictures, etc., etc. So the Steam Deck is good, man. And so is the ANEO, so is the One X, so is the GPD, so is the Logitech. So they're all good, man. And you guys got some sweet deals, man. You can play your PC's game. You know, gone were the days when you had to, like, you were sitting there wishing on a handheld for PC so you can play your PC games. Those days are gone now. Now you can do it with the power that these handhelds are, these portable handhelds are pushing. I mean, or PC. You know, I mean, you can run the games at full power and just, you know, have a blast, man. So wherever you go now, wherever you go out there in the world, you can take your portable PCs with you. Take the Steam Deck with you, ANEO with you, GPD with you, One X with you, Logitech, and you're good. Yeah. So yeah, portable gaming now is fun now, you know, and these portables now, they can run the games now at full power, full specs, you know. And one thing I like about the Steam Deck that I've seen, you know, how you can adjust the settings to how you want to play the game, meaning visuals and stuff like that, you know, frame rates and all that, to how you want to play it. And that's what makes those handhelds fun, you know. You can adjust it and, you know, play it the way you want to play it, you know. And then on top of that, you can add a keyboard and mouse. And all you need is now some computer speakers, and you're good. So yeah, these handhelds, man, they're packed. They're really good, you know. And to get them, you got to save your money for it first. Remember, SAVE, then SPEND. Okay, that's how it works. That's how money works. You don't spend it first, then try to save it. You save it first, then spend it. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Dark Side. Go. Peace.